Do you know this war has been going on in Ukraine since 2014? 8 years. 8 years Ukraine has been shelling the people of Lugansk and Donetsk. The narrative being sold in America is that Russia invaded Ukraine unprovoked, started this war a couple months ago, and this war, but actually is in its 8th year. Maybe Ukraine shelling civilians every day and killing thousands isn't considered war because America was complicit in the deaths of innocents. I've been to Donbass a dozen different times since 2016, and every time I go, I see mortars flying over every morning at dawn, crashing into civilian areas, into the malls, the schools, the hospitals, the airport, the apartment complexes. You will not hear about this in the media, and this has been going on for 8 years. The Russian military is in these regions right now, in Donetsk and Lugansk, liberating these people from Ukraine. Yes, I said liberate. In the eastern parts of Lugansk and Donetsk, it's the first time in 8 years they don't have to worry about being bombed. So how did this war really start 8 years ago? Well, in 2014, the CIA helped stage a coup in Ukraine to oust the democratically elected president of Ukraine, Viktor Yanukovych. The subsequent Western puppets that were installed pulled Ukraine away from Russia. They banned dissenting political parties, and they took media outlets critical of the new government off the air. So in May 2014, both Lugansk and Donetsk held referendums. In both provinces, the people overwhelmingly declared themselves as free republics. They have their own constitutions, they have their own government, police, school systems, hospitals, everything. Ukraine did not acknowledge the will of the people and instead began an 8-year military campaign of bombing these people that has killed thousands and thousands. Imagine you send your kid to school every day and not knowing if this is the day that your child doesn't return home because some mortar shot from the Ukrainian army destroys the school. The Western media paints a narrative of Russia as the aggressor. But let me ask you this question. Who's going to save these people of Donetsk and Lugansk? For 8 years, the U.S. claims to be a beacon of democracy, and here are two republics using democratic devices to achieve their sovereignty, not violence. And the result is to get bombed for 8 straight years with mortars and missiles sent by fucking America. Quite ironic.